3 years ago, I wrote a grant for Grants for Great Ideas, and it was to provide tools so when we had parent conferences and we had training, we could give parents the items that they needed. Instead of me just telling a parent, it would be helpful for your child to do this, this, this. Here's how you can help your child. We provide training in the cafeteria and we give you the tools. Parents want their children to be successful, and they were looking for help, and here's the help.
I like that they also provided us with the 10 frames and then also the magnetic plate, so therefore I can work with him on developing words, so therefore he can use the letters to create various words that he will be using in his sentence structures. So I just like the materials that they gave, so therefore it can help at home.
That. And then you can take that away and we can make hat. It's all about getting the parents involved. We can't do it without the parents' support. And our open house in particular provides, with our tool bags, we're giving them the opportunity to really work with their child. All parents want their children to be successful.
Having an open house that also elaborates more on teaching methods is beneficial to parents because nowadays they're using different ways of teaching the students math and also reading and language arts. So having someone teach you different tips and skills that you can work with your kids at home is also reiterating that skill at home that they're learning in the classroom.
It's a partnership. The parents play a huge role. Parents are their child's first teacher, and in doing so, they're adding on, they're building on to what we're learning at school, and we have them for 6 hours a day. You know, the parents, they have them, you know, even more, and they're their child's first teacher, and all that they can do at home, building vocabulary, reading to their children. Their child will be more successful for their engagement.
If I am reiterating what they are teaching at school into the same teaching method, they're basically getting, you know, twice as much in a comparison to if I was to do it my own method, and it would be kind of confusing, especially for a kindergartner. Learning at home is just as beneficial as in the classroom, because sometimes if you don't, sometimes it helps to reiterate what is being taught in the classroom. So to me, it is always beneficial to reiterate what is being taught in the classroom, so therefore your student or your child does not lose that foundation.
Dude Be Nice is an initiative designed to inspire high school students to do good in their community and make it a better place for all. MTI Law Academy students decided to give a flash mob thank you to one of the people who has been involved with helping them through the years.
They have a special law program where they have a debate each year at the courthouse. For a number of years, I have met with many of the students, talk with them as they do their debate, give them pointers and other things, how they can improve, what they can do to make better their presentation. And I've been doing that for probably, I know, at least 10 years. And many of the kids now, because I'm a part of teen court, I'm one of the teen court judges. Some of the kids come in and volunteer from MTI.
Money shot.
I was really blown away by what took place. I never been recognized for doing being good to people. And I'm just overjoyed that they thought of little old me to recognize me for being a nice guy. And every day I put on this uniform, I do it so that I will make a difference in somebody's life. And just to know for sure that these young people recognize me for making a difference, it made me feel really, really good.
We hope that you will wear that shirt every once in a while and think about the impact of what you do for our community, and the fact that when nice just radiates off of people, that it makes a difference. That it is truly something that changes people's hearts and changes people's lives, and we see that and we recognize that and know that you're that kind of person. And before you go off into retirement land, whenever that is, we want to make sure that you take that with you.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
October 5th is Walk Our Children to School Day.
For 20 years, schools across the nation have participated in the event, all focused on teaching children how to be safe on the way to and from school.
What we try to do is teach kids what we're trying to get them, how to get them to school safely. We teach them to look left, look right, look left when they come to an intersection. We talk about stranger danger, anything that they may encounter which might preclude them from not getting to school safely. And we encourage the parents to try to come in with them and experience that with their child. It's a very positive event for them. Each group of kids is led by a law enforcement officer, and they kind of discuss with them some of the elements of pros and cons of bad things that they may encounter and try to educate them all along the way. One of the things that we have done historically is, either myself or another member of the community traffic safety team will walk around with a dog leash acting like we're looking for a lost dog. And invariably we always get a student to come want to help us look for their dog. And the parents are usually with them and they're just taken back by that. But it's an educational experience, and you'd rather the kids experience it that way than in real life when it could be a predator. One of the other byproducts of this is healthy exercise. Rather than riding in a car to school or riding on a bus, if you live close enough and you're physically able to go ahead and walk or ride your bike to school and maintain a good healthy lifestyle by accomplishing two birds with one stone.
This year's event begins at 7 a.m. at Legacy Elementary.
The Reading Nook at Legacy Elementary is a special place to spend some quiet time reading a good book and practicing the roar with 4.
Well, as you can see, it's on the jungle theme because we are the Legacy Lions, and it started our second year. Several of the paraprofessional ladies created it for us, and then they also upkeep it. As you notice, we have some nice book covers and everything posted out here. And it's a place for the kids to come and relax and read when they get their normal work done in their classroom. They come out here, they can read on their own, they know what to do, they know the procedures for the Reading Nook. So it makes them feel important, like they're big kids. They have responsibilities, which goes back to our War with 4, aiming high, being on task, and having the responsibility. You don't need the distractions throughout the school day. In the classroom, there's somebody's on the computer, if somebody's doing this, somebody's doing that. So when you're trying to read and to be able to go take an AR test, you have to read to know the comprehension, to be able to be successful on the AR, or if it's the reading level books that they use in the classroom that they are taking tests on. They want to be able to be successful, so it's nice to come out here and read where it's nice and quiet, there's no distractions. It's for everybody. Kindergarten, first grade can come up from downstairs to come and read here. It helps them to enjoy reading. They're like, oh, I got to read in the Reading Nook. It's a special place, so they got to do something special. Not everybody gets to come here and read. So they have to follow the roar with 4 and stay on task and do what they're supposed to be doing. And then they get to come out here as a reward for being good students. Because if they're trustworthy in the classroom, they're going to be trustworthy out here.
I like the Reading Nook because it's quiet and relaxing, and I can do my work, or I can just read without anyone bothering or making any noise.
It's just a great place to be. I mean, who wouldn't want to come sit out here and read all day long?
An empty desk can lead to an empty mind. If you aren't in school, how can you learn? Marion County Public Schools has launched Attendance Counts, a campaign to stress the importance of being in class every day. Last year, over 16% of elementary students missed at least 10 days of class. At the middle and high school levels, the number is even higher. While attendance was up overall last year, nearly 19% of students still missed at least 10% of class. And it's surprising how easy that is to do. If you miss just 2 days a month, that adds up to 18 days. That's 10% of the school year. The goal of attendance counts is to raise attendance district-wide at least 2% this year. That may not seem like much, but here in Marion County, 2% is almost 900 more students in class learning. Schools throughout the district will stress attendance, and those students on the brink of chronic absenteeism will be especially focused on. You can find out more by visiting either of these websites. The links are in the description below.